Hey everybody, welcome back chummers. We're here again for some more Shadowrun Returns. Okay, last time, again another not very action-packed episode, but very interesting, very intriguing. We're finding out more about this coyote who was known to have seen Sam on the night he died. But she herself has vanished, and that's not good, and we're trying to find out more. Now, we went through her room. We got some clues, but now we need to speak to Mrs. Kubota again and see if she can shed any more light on the situation. So, Mrs. Kubota, how can I help you? Do you know Paco? He's a ganger, a member of the Gutters. He is a good kid in a nasty line of work. I warned Coyote against getting too attached to that type. They don't live long. Sure, I know the type. Dispatched a few of them quite recently myself, actually, so yeah, no problem there. No more explanation needed. Have you heard of Maury's Meat Emporium? I'm guessing a lot of people have, so we might as well ask though. Her face twists in disgust. No, I am a vegetarian. Really? Aren't like vegetarians generally very like skinny and weak and pasty? You look quite healthy, I think is the diplomatic word to use here, Mrs. Kubota. Yes, you look very healthy. A bit too healthy for a damn veggie. Anyway, we're gonna have to ask about that, but oh, yeah. Oh, right. We can get the answers to the questions here, actually. I'm pretty sure I'll work these all out. But did you know Jin Park sold Coyote a gun recently? I'd be more surprised if she hadn't. Bouncers can deal with most of the troublemakers, but around here you'll need a gun just to take the trash out of the dumpster. Do you know she had any childhood pets? I never ask about the past, none of us do. Coyote's real name is Gina. That is the most personal information I have about her. Right. I think Shadow the snake, though, that's the one we know. It was her favourite band that we're stuck on. Indeed I do. She plays her Starfire records so loud you can hear them down here. I told Mr. Cluey to have her turn that trick down more than once. Okay, and I think she's from Chicago, but we'll I guess you know where she's from. Not to sound like I don't care about the girl, but I never thought to ask. Just assumed she was from around here. Right. I'll see you around though. Okay, Starfire. That's it. Back up we go. Back upstairs. And it was in this room, wasn't it? Okay. So I'm pretty sure we're looking at Shadow. Right, select password recovery. Okay, so we need to get her password. So I think her pet was Shadow. She likes Starfire. And I think she was from Chicago. Yes! Ooh, ooh, who needs to be a fucking decker? Little bit of detective work, we got there in the end. Right, your password has been reset to NQPABDST. For security, never write down your password. Logging you in. But you kind of have to write that down, wouldn't you? Because, like, fuck would I remember that? I mean, I have enough trouble remembering the password that I used to log into my PC, and it's like one I've used a bit for a long time. Objective complete. Get into Coyote's computer. 3 karma. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The computer has a basic list of applications. Okay, so let's check her access history. A quick scan of her recent searches shows that Coyote has been reading a great deal about hellhounds. It also suggests more than a casual interest in vintage action figures. Wow. I mean, I said last time this girl sounded awesome, and she does. I really hope that she's as pretty as she sounds cool. Because, I mean, she's into action films, she smokes, she likes vintage action figures, she's interested in, well, hellhounds, I'm guessing means she likes the occult, which, yeah, take it or leave it, but occult chicks generally hot. Anyway, getting a little bit off topic. Check her calendar. 3 days ago, meet with Delilah about gig. Today, meet Paco for a date at Pike Place Market due in 30 minutes. Ooh, we've got to get down to Pike Place Market then, I guess. And let me just check her contacts. Coyote's contact list has exactly one entry, someone named Paco. There is no comlink number or other contact information for him available. This does not seem like a very useful list of contacts. It doesn't, does it? It really doesn't sound very useful at all, but we've got a clue. We've got a new clue. We should be heading... New objective, speak with Mrs. Kubota. Right, well, that's a new objective, but the new clue means that I should be heading for... Click! The market where she's supposed to meet Paco. But Mrs. Kubota. How can I help you? Coyote has a date with Paco at Pike's Place Market in the next half hour. If you will go down there, it might bring me peace of mind. I'll call a cab for you. It should be able to get you there in time. Gambat Kudasi. Good luck. Fantastic. Thank you, Mrs. Kubota. You're unusually helpful. She obviously likes this girl. Might be an idea though, just as we're passing, just to see if Jin has anything to say about selling the gun to Coyote. Need some hardware? Did you sell a Browning Max Power to Coyote the bartender? Hey guy, I'm discreet. I don't talk about what my clients or what they buy. Bad for biz. However, I'm sure she would recommend me if she was a customer, which I'm not saying she is. Look, of course, I'd expect no less. Listen, Coyote's missing and Mrs. Kubota asked me to find her. I need to know whatever you know. Whatever Mr. Kubota wants? I didn't realise Coyote was missing. She said she expected to encounter some kind of paranormal animal at close range. Oh, hellhound. I recommended the Ares Predator, but she couldn't afford it. She went with the Browning Max Power. Right, fine. Need some hardware? No thanks, not interested. But she's obviously going up against a shaman. She's going to be dealing with a shaman at some point, I'm guessing. That's the thing, isn't it? There's our good friend Candy. Oh, she was a real firecracker, that one. Not too together upstairs, admittedly, but wow, just look at her. I mean, what can you say, eh? What can you say? Hey, right, out we go. Take a cab to Pike Place Market. I surely will. Pike Place Market. You catch a cab from Touristville to Pike Place Market in a mercifully quiet ride that takes you from probably going to be mugged to probably going to pay too much for your drinks. Compared to the urban wasteland of the Barrens, the downtown area is filled with modern buildings, lighted streets and unbarred shops, all living beneath the shadow of massive corporate ecologies. For many, these arcologies are home. For others, they're hulking monuments to where the world went wrong. Famous for its fishmongers, Pike Place Market has been around since the early 1900s, overlooking the bay. Now it's a market for all things, legal and illegal. A melting pot of the haves and have-nots. Even though most of the shops are closed, the sights, sounds and smells of the market hit you from the moment you step out of the cab. The noir writing of this game is just fantastic. I really do like it. Wow, look at all these. Oh, look. Universal Brotherhood. Right. Oh, please, no. I really don't want to be dealing with those blooming pseudo-Scientologist whack jobs. Let's see what else is around. There's got to be something else around. Is there nothing? I didn't see anything up there. Wow. Groovy tunes as well. That's the only... Patrick is the only person who seems to have anything to say to me at the moment, and I really don't want to talk to him just now. Ah, here we go. Oh, Paco! Hey, Paco! I shall be right over to talk to you, you drecking, fragging douchebag. Oh, well. That's, doesn't look like there's a happy ending happened there. Which is quite the contrast to the Seamstresses Union, where it looks like lots of happy endings happen. That's nothing. Nothing I can click on anyway. Let's just have a quick look up here, and then wow, this could look, oh, that goes up for a god dog on a stick here. Wow. I don't eat dog. What do I look like? God damn, Drek-faced. Right, come on, let's talk to Paco then, because that street goes on for a mile up there. Ah, look at this guy. This is Paco. Honestly, he's just very young. The kid in front of you sports the trademark yellow of the Cutters gang. Young, clean-shaven, he stands like he owns the street and everyone on it. He seems distracted though, glancing around with increasing agitation. He looks over as you approach. Watch yourself, Trog! What do you want? That wasn't mean no, right, no, it doesn't. Troglodyte, I know, I do remember that. Oh, the 80s insults and phrases here. You wouldn't happen to be looking for a coyote, would you? It's none of your fragging business, man. Who the hell are you? I've got 3 karma for that. Yay. Yeah, I'm not having that for some little ganger. I'm the one who's going to pretend you have better manners. I need to find Coyote. And I need you to tell me what you think that's my problem. I'm not her boss. Fire yourself. I was just at the union. She's missed 2 shifts and Mrs. Kubota hasn't been able to reach her on her comm. The tough guy swagger seems to drain out of Paco. The cutter is gone, and before you stands a kid in a yellow jacket that doesn't quite fit. Coyote's missing? Oh man, that would explain. She was supposed to meet me here over an hour ago. Look, sorry for getting your face like that. What else do you know? If she's missing, I need to find her. Do you know a fixer named Mr. Delia? Mr. Delilah. Oh, it's Mr. Delilah. Oh, right, okay. Do you know a fixer named Mr. Delilah? Coyote had a meeting with him a few days ago. I know of him, sure. Blake doesn't allow any cutters to take gigs, though. So I got no reason to deal with him. Coyote hasn't said anything about taking new work. Wait a minute. Drek! I know where she went. Damn, why couldn't she wait? Damn it! Paco, dude, come on, slow down. Where did she go? The Royale Apartments, man. The landlord, Stevie J, runs a drug ring outside that hellhole. Coyote grew up there. Doesn't like to talk about it much. She's been looking for ways to settle the score with that guy for years. Few days back, I heard Mr. Delilah was looking for runners to start some sort of item from under Stevie J's nose. She must have taken the job, I'm sure of it. And if his thugs caught her... There's a grim determination in Paco's eyes. I'm going over there. You coming? Yeah. I'll help you get Coyote back, but you'd better be able to hand yourself in a fight. Things might get ugly. Oh, well, there is one more thing, which had a receipt for some zebra meat from a place called Maury's Meat Market. Ever heard of it? Yeah, I do need to know about that. Zebra meat? What? Look, that shop's just down from the block if you want to check it out. But I'm going to the Royale with or without your help. What's it gonna be? Yeah, okay, yeah, look. I hope you get caught back, but you better be able to hand yourself in a fight. Things might just get ugly. Of course I know my way around a fight. Stevie J better be ready for a world of hurt. Paco curls his hand into a fist. Now, let's get moving. The Royale is just a few blocks from here. Sure. So, new objectives: to find Miri's Meat Emporium and to look for Coyote in the Royale apartments. Well, it's obviously not down that way. It's obviously not behind there because that's blocked off. We don't need to go back around there, but it's probably not up there. It's got to be up this street, you know it. I've got a new companion, Paco. God, what a little dipshit he is, eh? But you know, that's the way it goes. You don't always get to choose. Oh, sorry. Manny from Maury's Meat Emporium. I guess Maury's Meat Emporium is his Manny. It works there or something. I don't know. Let's find out. The small meat stand presents an enormous diversity of dead animals, from cow and canine to the exotic and paranormal. Paranormal? Shit, man. The pictures on the back of the stand feature a much older version of the man in front of you. Oh, so maybe this is his son? Or something? Who knows? As soon as he notices Paco, the proprietor's eyes become hard and angry. What do you want? You know we can't afford more. Relax, man. My friend just has some question. Is everything cool here? Yeah, everything's swell. Manny continues to stare daggers in Paco's direction. Name's Manny. What do you want? What would somebody want to buy zebra meat for? Some people eat it, but I wouldn't recommend that. Tough as nails. We mostly sell it to corp security teams who use it to reward their hellhounds. The flamers go crazy for their stuff for some reason. Again, with the hellhounds, I think we're developing a trend here. Oh, Drek! That's why Coyote wants zebra meat? Everyone talks about pet hellhound Stevie J keeps locked up somewhere in the Royale. And if she never picked it up... Whatever. Anything else? Do you, as we've, just mentioned her directly to her, to you, do you happen to know somebody called Coyote? Nope. Don't go in much for that shaman stuff. She's not, actually, a shaman, but, well, he doesn't need to know that, I guess, so. I have this receipt for an order of zebra meat. Still have it for me. I'll look it up. Yeah, I got it right here. 2 days past the pickup time. Didn't think anyone was going to come for it. Here, it's all yours now. Cheers. Some zebra meat. That's great. But just out of curiosity, what's the deal with Paco? I mean, I know he's a skinny little punk kid, but what's up? Why don't you ask him? Sure. What the hell is that supposed to mean? It means that your gang likes to stroll here and relieve us merchants of our new yen. My dad stood up to them, and he's still in the hospital. Look, that's not my problem. I'm at the bottom of the cutter ranks anyway. I couldn't do dreck about that even if I wanted to. Tell that to my dad. I don't have time for this. We did find Coyote. You're right, Paco. Let's get going. This guy doesn't have anything else to say. I actually know because I've already gone through his dialogue options. Oh, the joys of knowing that you're in a game, eh? Oh, something's up here. Ooh. As your eyes adjust to the flashing lights, you spot the body of a woman, dead on the pavement beside the police line. Panic spreads across Paco's face. Oh no! Is that Coyote? Oh, this isn't happening! God damn it! Pull yourself together. Take a look. Is that her? Paco steps towards and breathes a huge sigh of relief. Ah! No, it's not her. Thank God. Look, let's not hang out here too long, alright? Too many Lone Star pigs around. Paco looks over at the victim again. It's too bad. Whatever happened here? I'm not going to let anything like this happen to Coyote. Man. Great. So, wow, yeah. It's a wee bit of a mess, isn't it? Oh, another Ripper murder. The Ripper took her eyes. Oh, shit. Really? And, like, just out in the middle of the street? Or maybe it's a corpse hit. Who is it? I think I'm going to be sick. I like these little bits of conversation that just sort of pop up here and there. Adds to some flavour. Okay, Officer Landers. What have you got to say for yourself? A tall, emotionless Lone Star officer blocks entry to the crime scene. Behind her, you spot the lively face of the organ grinder's coroner, Dresden. Oh yeah, shit! I wasn't even looking there. Hey, Dresden! Oh, I haven't got security. Okay, so we can ask what happened. So we can let's see if we can get through. I think if we ask to see Coroner Dresden, we might get in. I certainly don't have any security etiquette, so that's not going to work. But I think we might be able to get in. Anyway, this woman says, "This is an active Lone Star investigation. Please step away from the barrier. I'm here to see Coroner Dresden." And who might you be? It's alright, officer. He's with me. Dresden steps up to the barrier with a warm grin. He doesn't. Dresden stays exactly where he is. The officer looks at you with poorly concealed skepticism. Okay then, make it quick. That's it. Another person getting out of my way, which is good because I wouldn't want to have had to squish you flat. Yeah, Paco, best if you stay out there for a minute. Let's have a quick examination. Lying on the pavement is the body of a young human female. Her eyes have been gouged cleanly out, and you notice a string of bite marks along the side of her neck. I think that was. So we've got Officer Aguirre and Dresden. Let's talk to Dresden. We did say we're here to see him. Don't want to rouse suspicion. So, what brings you out here? On the trail of the dead man's killer? Coincidence, believe it or not. I take it I've stumbled across another Ripper murder? Yeah, that's what it looks like. As you can see, the Ripper went for the eyes this time. Pretty clean work. Yeah, I gotta hand it to him. That Ripper knows what he's doing. Or she. Yeah, she, I suppose. It could be she. Okay, what do you know about this victim? Well, not much. Dresden scratches his head absent-mindedly, probably breaking some sort of sanitation protocol. Well, she's been dead for about 3 hours. Yeah. Her name was Lucy Borden. Worked at the stuffer shack just around the corner. And looks like she was just leaving work when it happened. Can you tell if she was subdued in some way before her eyes were removed? Well, that's the strange thing. There don't seem to be any signs of a struggle. Not a single bruise on her, body. Yet she was clearly alive when the eyes were taken. Died of blood loss shortly thereafter. As to what knocked her out, I won't know until I can run some tests back at the lab. Yeah, I thought you ran the Redmond franchise. That's where your lab is. Why isn't this a bit far from home? Why are you here? Yeah, well, I don't really mind the change of scenery. He laughs. The coroner from the downtown branch is out on maternity, so I told management that I'd cover for her on, this one. Plus, I want the sicko core. Well, that's very noble of you, Dresden. I see you're putting your full weight and skill set behind this. But is there any sign of magic use here? There's evidence of an unusual explosion in the alley where Sam died. Now that's an interesting thought. No, nothing obvious though. I'm sure when McCluskey shows up, he'll call in a full magical forensics team, though. Just to be sure. What about the bite marks on her arm? Oh, it was on her arm, not her neck. Okay, arm. Completely unrelated. It appears that some wild dogs dragged the body out here from the alley sometime after her death. Oh, right, so she didn't die here. Well, that would explain a few things. So, the Ripper takes Sam Watt's liver and this woman's eyes. Any theories? Trophies of some sort, I suppose. Probably some symbolic significance to the, the killer. And beyond that, I couldn't speculate. Well, that's enough questions. Thanks, Dresden. You have been a huge help. I mean, you really have, getting me in here and everything for a start. Cheers, buddy. Hey, I figure if I help you out, there's a better chance to get this scumbag off the streets a little sooner. McCluskey wants the Ripper in a cell, sure, but he couldn't care less if it takes another dozen murders. Good luck out there, eh? Yeah. Dresden starts to turn back to the body, then stops. Oh, speaking of McCluskey, you should probably get going soon before, he shows up. Great. Thank you, Dresden. Well, I've just got to speak to Officer Aguirre here, and then I shall be out of the way. Wow, look at this guy. Oh, some great portraits in this. Look at the hat. The plainclothes Lone Star officer before you sports a tacky hat and a crooked grin to match. And, so, you're the one who's working for the dead man, eh? McCluskey warned us you might be sniffing around after the Ripper. Lucky for you, I got here before McCluskey. I'm Officer Aguirre. Pleased to meet you. Now, seeing as the crime scene is going nowhere fast, what can I do for you? Can you tell me about the murder that took place here? I mean, something that Dresden hasn't already said, of course. That'd be great. Not much, really. We know it was about 3 hours ago, and we know that her eyes have been surgically removed. Didn't need Dresden to figure that much out. He's been looking at the body, though, so he might have more. Me? I've been scanning the rest of the scene and looking for witnesses, but no luck so far. Damn Ripper might as well be a ghost. I take it you, and McCluskey don't exactly see eye to eye. Let's just say McCluskey and I have conflicting interests. Well, yeah, I guess. That's exactly what I said. Anyway, do you have any leads on the Ripper that I should know about? Plenty if you ask McCluskey. But the truth is, we're as clueless as you probably are. Well, thanks for your time, officer. Hey, hold on a minute there. You haven't put in a donation for the Lonely Orphans Fund. What the fuck's the Lonely Orphans Fund? Yeah, you see. You make a contribution to the fund. I put it on a list and let you know by the next time we find any orphans that you might be interested in. Oh, right. Orphans. Well, I'm always interested in finding out about any new orphans you discover. Excellent. Shall we say 300 nuyen? Yeah, I'm not going to argue. Alright, you got a deal. I could try and haggle, but this guy, I'm not going to bother with him. No. Alright, you got a deal. Give the officer Sarahguayre the nuyen and your comlink code. 300 nuyen down. Oh, jeez, did I not turn off Steam? Oh, well. Go away, planet seeking. Thank you. His face splits into a wide grin. Excellent. I'll start an account for you. We get any useful new leads on the Ripper, I'll give you a call. Now, I'd better get back to work before McCluskey shows up. See you around. Great. There's one more guy over here, just named Elf, and I think we best speak to him before we wrap this up. Oh my god, look at that. Is he a vampire? He looks like a vampire. Well, the elf standing before you may quite possibly be the ugliest elf you've ever seen. His meticulously clean lab coat, format jacket and old-fashioned bow tie give him the look of an undertaker from centuries past. He notices you approach and locks eyes with you, smiling a thin, unnerving smile. Hello there, stranger. Might I inquire, do you know which organ grinder's facility this body will be removed to? Yeah. Who's doing the asking? I could do with a name here, buddy. The elf giggles. A strange, high-pitched warble you would not expect to emerge from his misshapen face. Oh, I'm no one of consequence. Never mind that, though. A good evening to you and your friend the coroner. Wow. And now he just runs. Who the hell was that? Dresden, did you know anything about that? Dresden looks up and a grin spreads across his face. Need something else? Any fascinating new leads? Did you notice a particularly ugly elf standing over there in the crowd earlier? Huh? Where? Oh, Dresden scans the spectators surrounding the crime scene. Well, he's gone now, you freaking stonehead dwarf. But he was asking about the body, wondering which organ grinder's facility it will be taken to. Interesting. Well, there's those who might be interested in purchasing some of her parts, sure. But that's pretty poor form to inquire at the site of a murder. An ugly elf, yeah? Oh, I'll keep an eye out. Shouldn't be hard to spot if he, comes back around. Great, you do that, Dresden. And a little last question. Sergeant Aguirre over there seems pretty friendly. Is he, trustworthy? He chuckles. Yeah, that sounds about right. Any opportunity to get McCluskey's way, he'll take it. A bit sleazy, sure. Yeah, but I'd take Aguirre over McCluskey any day of the week. Great, that's really useful. Thanks, Dresden. That's enough questions. Anytime. Right. So, that's looking good. We've uncovered some quite gruesome facts here and about this murdered body. Paco, you want to get out the crime scene now? We're leaving. We've got a couple of directions we can take. Up the road there, and down the road here. But as we're somewhat over half an hour this episode, that will have to wait until next time. So, once again, as is very usual, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. Please leave the like and the subscribe and the comment if you do in fact enjoy this. But for now, I'll be back soon, so stay awesome everybody, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.